Hi Yogi, welcome to Booty Tone Up, where we will be using the yoga practice and some other movement modalities to really tone the muscles around our pelvis. I'm excited to get started, so join me on your mat. Let's get started in child's pose, bringing your big toes to touch, your knees as wide as your chest, dropping your hips back towards your heels, bring your forehead down onto the mat. Make sure your arms are forward, close your eyes, and just allow a few moments here. Find your Ujjayi breath. And with each exhalation, allowing your distractions from your day to just melt away. Although we will be working hard together, and most likely my muscles, your muscles, will be burning at a certain point, we'll also be learning about the muscles that we're using. So it's important to bring your focus, bring your attention into your body. Take one deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And inhale, rise up into tabletop position. You're on your hands and your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Making sure you have a nice strong foundation in your hands. Draw your core in. Send your right leg back behind you. Make sure the right leg is straight and you're on the ball of the foot. Gaze down so the back of your neck is long and push through the hands so your ribs and navel draw in. Now inhale, begin to lift your right foot up off the ground and point your toes. Squeeze the inner thighs together and really begin to feel your butt engage. So as the leg lifts, your right glute does engage because your glutes are what's helping you extend your leg up from the hip. We're going to do 10 more of these. So bring the right toe tips down, tap, 1, tap, lift, 2, tap, lift, 3, tap, lift, 4, keep going, making sure that as you lift that right leg, you squeeze your inner thighs together. 6, exhale, lift 7, exhale, lift 8, exhale, lift 9, and exhale, lift 10. Now this time, you're going to bend your right knee, hover it right above the ground next to the left, keep the toes pointed, and begin to lift that right leg up towards the sky, but keeping the knee bent. You'll feel the glute turn on even more. Your right knee will want to splay out. Don't let it. Squeeze in. And don't let this happen, the ribs dropping down. Keep pushing through the hands, spreading the shoulder blades. Bring the right knee down. 1, lift. Down, 2, lift. Down, 3, lift. I'm already feeling a bit of a burn in my hamstrings. 4, 5. Make sure to exhale, lift. 6. Exhale, lift 7. Almost there. Exhale, lift 8. Keep the ribs in. Exhale, lift 9. Last one. Exhale, lift 10. Great job. Place your right knee down, and we're just going to go straight to that left side. Send your left foot back. Tuck the toes under. Make sure that that left leg is nice and straight. So what straightens that leg is the quadricep. So not only are we focusing on the glutes here, we're also going to focus on that left side quadricep firing. Point the toes so you're on the top of the foot. Make sure the ribs are drawing in and the shoulder blades are spreading. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Straight leg, 1. Exhale, lift, 2. Keep squeezing the inner thighs in. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Each time you lift, 5. Make sure you feel those left gluteal muscles really firming. 7. 8. Exhale for 9. Exhale for 10. Great job. Now we're going to bend that left knee, hover it up above the ground. Keep your left toes pointed, ribs in, keep pushing through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift with the bent knee. 1. Exhale, 2. You want to lift high enough so you really feel the glutes turning on. We're at 4. But you don't want to lift too high to where you're bending too much in the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Sitting back onto your heels.
Sitting back onto your heels will probably be more comfortable for you. I've recently injured my knee, so I can't sit back on my heels, my favorite position, so I'll just sit on my shins. Take your hands together in a prayer. We're going to just work the wrists a little bit or counter the wrists so that we don't get wrist pain. From prayer position, you open the palms towards you, bring the back of your hands together, and just begin to bring the fingertips down. You'll create this circular motion. Same thing. Do it a few more times, really pushing the back of your hands together for a nice counter stretch. One more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, place your hands down, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Feel your strong, straight arms, your fingertips pressing into the mat. Push into the hands so that the sides of the waist lengthen and the outer hips draw up and back. You can pedal out your legs if you're feeling extra tight in the calves or in the hamstrings. It's a really wonderful place here in down dog to find your Ujjayi breath once again. If at any time you need to rest or take a break from any of our reps or exercises, feel free and join me when you're ready. From your downward facing dog, pressing the heels towards the earth, lifting the navel, bring your feet together. Using those strong glutes, come into a plank position. So squeezing the inner thighs as much as you're engaging your glutes, firming in towards the midline. We've been here about 10 seconds as I blab on and on about alignment, but the goal is to hold this and really begin to feel the difference in your plank pose when you engage your glutes. Your glutes support your pelvis, the heaviest part of your body, so using them here should make this plank hold a little bit easier. 10 more seconds, you've got it. 10, 9, just like we did in tabletop, spread the shoulder blades, draw the ribs in, squeeze your butt, inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find downward facing dog. Make sure your feet are hips distance apart. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Put a little bend in those knees if you're feeling tight like I am. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Shake your head out for a moment. You could even sway the torso from side to side. Now remember what I was telling you, that your quadriceps, the front of the upper thighs here, or front of the thighs really, straighten the legs, right? So use your quads right now. Really lift the kneecaps, feel the quads engage. You can begin to straighten the legs, and you'll feel a supported stretch in the back of your legs. And then inhale to a flat back. Fingertips underneath your shoulders, put a little bend in your knees, hands to your hips, and rise all the way up towards standing. Walk towards the front of your mat. Now, one of the most common ways to strengthen your glutes is the squat. So we'll be doing quite a lot of that in this practice. Make sure your feet are hips distance apart. If you know that you have a bit of knee or ankle pain, you can take your feet a bit wider than your hips. And that's what I'm going to do. So feel free to play around with this distance. There are always different opinions on what works and what doesn't. When we squat, we're going to either bring our hands together in a little fist, in a prayer, or even grabbing a hold of opposite elbows. Remember, as you squat, you want to stick your booty back enough so that you're actually engaging the muscles in your back body and able to sit deep enough so that the gluteal muscles actually fire. This is the squat position, okay? Try it out, come down and join me. Feel a bit of a burn. And then as you rise up, you take your hands by your side, squeeze the glutes in, press the pubic bone slightly forward so that both on the seat and the stand, you get gluteal engagement. Okay, 10 of these. Squat, make sure you're engaging the back muscles. 1, 2, exhale to lift. 3, 4, 5, make sure to sit back far enough. 6, 7, 8, as you stand, squeeze your butt. 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to add to it. Same thing, we squat down, but this time as we rise, squeeze your butt, rise to the balls of your feet. 2, rise. 3, balls of the feet, squeeze. 4, 5, 6. A big exhalation as you rise always helps me. 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Good job. Feeling a little bit more warm, more into the practice. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll keep adding to this flow. Set up your stance so that you're either hips distance or a little bit wider like I am. Squeeze your butt right at the top here. We're going to do 10 without the heel raises and 10 with the heel raises. 1, make sure you're creating that arch, belly in. 2, 3, 4, squeeze the butt at the top. 5, 6, sit back. 7, 8, feel the heels drive down. 9, and 10. Good. Now this time, squat, rise up, squeeze your butt, balls of the feet. That's 1. Squat, balls of the feet. 2, squat. 3, squat. 4, that's it. 5, right up on the balls of the feet. 6, squeeze your butt. 7, 8, make sure you're breathing. 9, and 10. Awesome job. Shake it out a little bit. Bring your feet together. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Hopefully you're feeling your heart beating a little bit more. I know I am. With your hands at your side, inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. Exhale, forward, fold it down. Inhale to a flat back. Step your left foot back. Make sure your feet are hips width apart. Place your left knee down onto the ground. Take your hands onto your right knee as you rise up into Anjane, left knee still down. And with your hands on your right knee, I want you to feel your right hand pushing the right heel firmly down into the mat. This action is going to turn on the supporting muscles of the joints in the leg. Now from here, begin to isometrically pull your right heel towards the back of the mat. And if you want to, you can feel your right gluteal muscles begin to fire here, okay? Hands either on your right knee or on your hips, left toes tucked under. Inhale, lift your left knee up off the ground. Reach the left inner thigh up towards the sky. Now, as you push the right heel down, the right glute is firing. As you lift your left knee up, you should feel the back, so your left hamstring and your left gluteal muscles begin to fire. Lower your left knee down. We'll do 10 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2. Inhale, lift. Really straighten the leg. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale, almost there. This is a hard one. 9. And inhale. Exhale, lower for 10. Great job. Reach your arms up. Lift the left knee all the way off the ground and lean your ribs, your torso, over your right thigh. You want to make sure that your right shin is in a nice straight line. Your right leg's probably burning. If your arms are forward, now take them back. Draw the ribs in and stand on your right leg. Pull your left knee into your chest. Using that same idea from our squats, when your right leg is straight, really lift the quad, draw your right outer hips in so you feel a squeeze. To feel a bit of core engagement, pull your left knee up a little bit higher. Keep your hands by your side, put a little bend in your right knee, send your left leg back, flex the foot, keeping the right heel rooting down, just gently place the left big toe on the mat. Predominantly most of the weight on that right foot, pushing down through the right heel. Ribs in, really feel the right glute. 10 of these. From here, step on your right leg, pull the left leg up. 1. Send it back. Really feel the right heel pull down. Stand up. 2. Squeeze the hip in. Send it back slowly, keeping most of the weight in that right foot. Rise up. 3. Squeeze the right butt. Send it back slowly. Exhale, rise up. 4. Slowly send it back. Make sure you're still smiling like I am, having some fun. If you're struggling, this is the 5th one. We're halfway there. Slowly send it back. Finding that control. Rise up. 6. Slowly send it back. You got this. Rise up. 7. With control, send that left foot back. Only a little bit of weight. Rise up. 8. Almost, just 2 more. Exhale, rise up. 9. Last one. Ooh. If you fall, just come right back to it. Last one, rise up. 10. Nice. Slowly send it back into crescent pose. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, bring your fingertips down. Step your left foot forward next to your right and fold it down. Great job. Inhale, rising all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment, close your eyes. If you felt like those exercises got real hard, real fast, you're not alone. And struggling just means you know what you have to work on. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Open your eyes. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale, reach your arms out to come up. Exhale, forward, fold it down. The good news for me is that we just worked on the right side, which is my healing side. Now, I'm gonna work on my good side, left side. Step your right foot back. Make sure your feet are hips width. Place your right knee down. Left shin in a nice straight line over the top of the foot. Take both of your hands to the top of your left knee. Now, if you're really flexible, your tendency is to drop the hips down really low. This might feel good, but when you're going for stability, you really want to squeeze the inner thighs in, root down through your left heel, pull the foot back, and feel the muscles that support your pelvis, both in the front, backs of the legs and thighs, or hips as well, engage. From here, hands on the hips or either on the left knee, right toes tucked under. Remember, we're doing 10 of these. Inhale, lift your right knee up off the ground. Really straighten it, push the heel back, lift the inner thigh, squeeze the inner thighs together. Lower down. 2. Lower down. 3. Lower down. 4. Lower down. 5. Lower down. 6. You've got this. 7. 8, almost there. 9, squeeze the right glute at the top. And 10, great job. Lower the right knee down. Take a moment, reach your arms up, inhale. Lift your right knee up off the ground. And as you exhale, lean forward over that left thigh. Take your hands back next to your hips, leaning your weight forward into that left heel. So you're right on the tippy toes of your right foot. Begin to step on your left foot, pull your right knee into your chest. Now, again, we're coming back to that left quad, really straightening the leg, and your left glute squeezing in. And if you're not sure if you're doing it right, grab your left glute, and you want to feel an indentation on the left side, and you want to feel it firm. Use the core to pull the right knee up. Now, slowly begin to tip forward, bend the left knee, keep the weight in the left heel, and slowly tap the right foot down. That's 1. Rise up. 2. Slowly step back. Rise up as you exhale. 3. Slowly stepping back. So as you slowly step back, you feel the stabilization of your left gluteal muscles. Rise up. 4. Slow step. Rise up. 5. Slow step. Now, I told you earlier, or 6, hurt my knee. And all of these exercises of stabilization and strength, 7, have come from my rehabilitation. And although my knee, rise up, 8, is not as strong as it used to be, the rest of my muscles are even stronger. Rise up. 9, almost there. Rise up. 10, great job. Slowly stepping it back, rising into your crescent pose, deep inhalation. Exhale, bring your hands down, step back into plank. Feet together, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. I'm feeling a lot stronger and warmer than I did just 15, 16 minutes ago. Hopefully you are too. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Just a brief moment here. Pedal out the legs if you're feeling like those muscles need some love. Find your ujjayi breath. Of course, at any time, you can come into child's pose or rest in a way that serves you. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Bring your feet together. Look forward. Inhale to the toes. Bend the knees and exhale, jump forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising all the way up towards standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, we're at the last part of our booty tone-up, and for me, this is the hardest. So if you feel like it's the hardest, then join the club. We're together in this. We're going to keep our left foot at the center of the mat. Draw your right knee up into your chest, make a prayer or a fist, and then lower the right foot down off the mat and squat. Rise up, whoop, right knee up. See, I told you it was hard. Drop down, squat. Good, 8 more, rise up, drop down, squat. Rise up, squat. We'll do it a little faster. Up, squat. Don't forget about that stabilizing leg. Don't forget about those back muscles as you squat down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Exhale to lift. And 4. Great job. Lift all the way up, hands by your side. Slowly lower or send your right foot back. Put a little bend in your left knee. Flex your right foot, lower it to the back of the mat and open into warrior 2. Make sure you have that heel to arch alignment. Lower down as deep as you can so you have that left thigh parallel to the ground. Draw your ribs in. We'll keep this nice deep bend. Flip your left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, either left knee or left elbow to the left knee or left fingertips to the ground. 5 more. Inhale, reverse. Keep that nice deep bend. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 3 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 2 more, you got it. Inhale, reverse, keeping that nice deep bend. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, rise up into that warrior 2. Hands to your hips. Straighten your left leg. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Feet staying as wide as your warrior 2. Hands on the hips, squat down into that goddess position as low as you can, and rise. 10 of these. That's 2. Squat, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. Even with your legs this wide, your feet this wide, as you lower down, stick your butt back a bit to really engage your glutes. Almost there. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Stay in that low goddess. Reach your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Stick out your tongue. Bring your hands to your hips. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes in. And forward fold it down. That should feel really nice. Bring your hands to your ankles. As you pull the crown of the head down, think about pulling the ankles up. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale, rise all the way up towards standing. Step towards the front of your mat. All we have left is the other side. You've got this. Keeping your right foot right at the center of the mat. You can have your hands in prayer or in a fist. I'm going to do a prayer for this side. Pull your left knee into your chest. Feel the stabilizing muscles on that right leg, the quad and the glutes firm in. Then slowly lower down, foot off the mat, squat. That's 1. Exhale, lift. Lower down, squat. 2. Woo, lift. Don't do it too strong like I keep doing. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. Keep that control. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. Almost there. 8. lift. Make sure to squat nice and low, arch in the back. 9 and 10. Rise up. Left knee into the chest, hands by your side. Slowly tip your left leg back, your chest forward. Bend into the right knee. Step back, warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment, meaning right heel in line with the left arch. Bend deeply into that right knee, just as much as you can take, making sure you have that nice 90-degree angle. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, either elbow to knee or right fingertips down. 5 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 1. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 2. Inhale, reverse. You got it. Exhale, side angle. 3. 2 more. Reverse, keep a nice deep bend. Exhale, 4. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Rise up, warrior 2. Hands to your hips. Straighten your right leg. Turn the heels in, toes out. Squat down into that goddess position. As you allow that anterior pelvic tilt, make sure that your lower belly and navel draw in. Hands on the hips, rise up, lower down, 1. Inhale, lower down, 2. We're doing 5. Inhale, lower down, 3. Inhale, lower down, 4. Inhale, lower down, 5. Hold it, navel in, arms up, deep breath in. Stick out your tongue. Rise up, toes in, feet parallel, forward fold all the way down. This time, instead of grabbing your ankles, walk your hands underneath you. Get a nice stretch, pressing into the outer feet, lifting the sits bones up high. Inhale to a flat back. A little bend in the knees as you exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Turn your right toes forward, step forward, front of the mat. Great job. We're almost there. Feet together, bend your knees into chair pose, sitting the hips all the way back, just as a transition to sit all the way down. Lie down onto your back. Knees still bent, feet hips distance apart. Make sure that your feet feel like they're straight and that as you lift your hips up into bridge pose, you want to make sure you feel like the weight is in your heels, but your feet are really the foundation of the pose. Work from shoulder to shoulder. Interlace your fingers underneath your body. Inhale, expand the chest, and lift the hips up as high as you can without the knees splaying out. Squeeze the inner thighs in. And as you exhale, draw the ribs in. Now, since we're using bridge to really work the glutes and the hamstrings, I want to push your feet isometrically forward. 10 of these. Drop the hips down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up as high as you can. 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and push the feet forward. 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 5. Halfway there. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Lift those hips. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. And rest, undo your hands. Shake your feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees drop in. Take a moment, eyes closed, just to breathe. Now, bridge lifts are not my favorite, but they're very, very useful. A wonderful way to engage the back body from the hamstrings all the way up towards the muscles in the lower back that line the spine. Okay, so we'll finish our practice with 2 more rounds of bridge lifts. We'll lower the amount, so just 5. However, we're going to do one-legged bridge lifts. So bring your feet together, hips distance apart. Your knees just as wide as your feet. Lift your hips, work from shoulder to shoulder, interlace the fingers. We'll start with the right leg down and the left knee in. If you really want to challenge yourself, left leg is straight. From here, really push down through your right heel. Lift the hips up. Lower down, that's 1. Inhale, lift. Lower down, that's 2. Inhale, lift, really push to the right heel. Lower down, that's 3. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Lower down, that's 4. Last one, inhale, lift as high as you can. Reach the left leg as high as you can. And put your left foot down. Draw your right knee into your chest or extend the right leg. Lower the hips down and lift. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale, lift. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale, lift. That's 3. You've got it. Inhale. Exhale, lift as high as you can. 4. Last one. Lift as high as you can for 5. Keep it, keep it. Lower your right foot down into that bridge. Release the hands. Lower the hips. Take your feet as wide as your mat and let your knees drop in. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh it out. Draw your right knee in, extend your left leg forward, and twist. A wonderful way to really get all of the stretches that you need in one. Firm the inner thighs as you open the right shoulder. Glue the right shoulder blade to the mat. Send your outer right hip forward as you use the pressure from your left hand to gently draw the right knee down. You should feel a stretch from the right side, lower back, all the way towards the sits bone. Inhale back to center. Switch sides. Left knee in, right leg forward. Take your right hand to the left knee, open your left arm out to the left, and twist. Glue the left shoulder blade to the mat. Slight bit of front body engagement, drawing the ribs in. Send your outer left hip forward to lengthen the left side body, and just a slight bit of pressure of your left hand, drawing the left knee down to the mat. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, both legs go forward. Let your feet drop open. Your hands by your sides, palms up, eyes closed. Relax here for as long as it serves you. You've worked really hard in this 30-minute practice. Time to really reap the benefits of your workout. Stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.